Hello YouTube, this is Casual Carrier for another video file that we're doing, that we're starting up. It's called Hail the King. I did explain this in a past video. That includes a person that gets transmuted to another world, and he has a basically a Diablo system as a cheat system that he can use to get weapons, skills, and change into classes from the Diablo universe. So I think that we should just get started with it. So chapter 1, you start at novel updates, and then you can go click on there. It's at Noodletown Translated. Alright, chapter 1. I'm the king? Danger! Protect the king! Someone was screaming like a hen which had lost its eggs. Faye heard the noise. He forced open his sleepy eyes and focused on a bright object flying towards him. Faye's brain slowly identified the object as an arrow, which was hurtling towards him so fast that the air appeared to rip in front of him. Rip in front of it. Damn, what's going on? Which asshole is shooting at me? Faye was immediately scared awake, with all the hair on his body standing on its end. However, the arrow hit him before he was able to react. Bing! The arrow clanged against his helmet. The arrow had not penetrated, but had shook the helmet, disorientating Faye. Faye felt his ears were ringing. The sky and the ground were spinning, and the stars were circling before his eyes. His body was knocked back like a Barbie doll blown away by a shotgun. Ah, shit! He cried out in pain as he felt his body ragdoll through the air. Oh God, the king is wounded! Help! Soldier, catch the king! Andy! Andy! Why are you still standing there? Go get the priests and mages. Hey, those sons of bitches down there are trying to overtake the castle again. A soldier pointed at the army dressed in black that surrounded the castle. Shit! Shit! Someone tell me why they have siege ladders. Archers! Ready! Shoot! Faye heard the commands being shouted and the chaotic footsteps, which he was still airborne. He was confused. The king? Mages? Priest? Archers? Siege? Where is this? Is this the middle of a movie shoot? What the hell is going on? Immediately, he felt his body collide with the cold stone floor. His butt made contact with the rock-solid ground first before his helmeted head smashed into the wall. There were more stars dancing before his eyes. As the noises were getting louder and louder around him, his mind was slowly blacking out again. What king? Why does it feel like they're talking about me? Fuck! Who gives a shit about kings or queens? You guys better not let me know who shot that arrow, or I'm gonna fucking kill that guy, Faye thought vaguely. His head was almost punctured by an arrow when he had just woken up. He was so scared yet mad at the same time, so he couldn't help but swear in his mind. Suddenly, the sensation of pain flooded his entire body. He collapsed on the floor, just like a dog that had eaten a ton of chocolate, choked a couple times, and fainted. Don't know in how long, Faye woke up for a second time. His head felt sluggish, and he could only vaguely perceive his surroundings. He felt like he was laying on a soft cloud, but as he tried to move, sharp pangs of pain and soreness declared his body's unwillingness to move. His head was still heavy, as if someone had clobbered him with a stick. He couldn't open his eyes either. All he could gather was two female voices whispering around him. Angela, you're so silly. I wouldn't care so much about him if I were you. If he dies, you will easily own everything in Cambord Kingdom, and you don't even have to marry this royal idiot. From the crisp voice and the sweet giggles, Faye estimated that there were young girls around the age of 15. Watch what you're saying, another gentle voice interrupted Slight angrily. After a few seconds of pause as she is adjusting her attitude, she continued, Emma, my silly little sister, do you know what you're saying? Don't ever say such things. After all, Alexander is my fiancé. Alexander? Who the heck is Alexander? Faye thought. He had absolutely no idea what was going on. He smelled a little fragrance, the natural sweet body odor of women. Faye tried opening his eyes, and as his heavy eyelids finally budged, he was surprised by what he saw. He found himself inside what appeared to be a luxury medieval European palace with magnificent decors, royal furniture, and a lavender scent, as if he was in a dream. He was shocked. He started observing his surroundings after he felt that he had control of his neck again. Two perfectly postured females appeared in front of him. The one that was farther away was a young girl dressed in a maid uniform. Her blonde hair was simply tied in a pigtail, and she pouted her mouth. Clearly, she was unhappy to see him awake. She must be the one who didn't care about the Alexander, Faye thought. Although she is young, she is too cold-blooded. As his sight moved closer, he realized that he was lying on a dark red, gold-gilded, king-size bed. His head was rested on a soft velvet pillow. A beautiful girl was sitting on the side of the bed with worry written all over her face. Her silky black hair was like a dark cloud tied together with a purple string. Her skin was paler than snow and smoother than ice. The violet tunic skirt elevated her curves, making her appear like a goddess that most men would dream of seeing. She was just perfect. Faye coughed intentionally to get their attention. "You're awake!" The black-haired beauty. Angela bent over. Her expression quickly became one of surprise and happiness. "Alexander, how are you feeling? Are you still in pain? Priest Evans said that you have to rest properly." What happened?" Faye didn't know what to say. Right after he said it, he was shocked. He discovered something unbelievable. Angela was using an ancient and weird-sounding language. Although Faye was a student in graduate program at a university that specialized in language, he had never heard of this type of speech. However, strangely, he just didn't understand the language. He can speak it as well. "Alexander, did you forget? When you were leading the soldiers protecting the kingdom, a sneaky enemy shot you with an arrow. Thank God you were wearing your helmet, or else you might have had to pay a larger price," Angela explained. She gently placed her left hand on Faye's forehead. He wasn't hot. Surprise splashed through her eyes. "Great, your body temperature is back to normal. Priest Evans said that as long as you don't have a fever, everything will be all right. Alexander, you're a brave king." "Me? Alexander? King?" Faye didn't know what was going on. "That's right, our young and brave king of Camboard. It's all because of you. You appeared on the fortress walls just in time and boosted the morale of our soldiers so they could fend off another wave of attackers from the invading army," Angela said with a smile on her face. Faye felt strange. For some reason, he felt that the tonality of the girl was like a kindergarten teacher trying to comfort a crying kid. "He is no brave king," Emma, the blonde girl, said with a tone of hostility. "If it wasn't for the General Bazur's repeated requests, Alexander would go up there voluntarily. I remember that he almost peed his pants when he was putting on his armor. Boosting morale? If seeing the king get shot off a defense wall like a moron the moment he got up there counts as boosting the morale, then I guess he did." Although Faye didn't know if what Emma said was true or not, he didn't have the time to figure it out. His mind was messed up. "What the hell? Didn't I get smashed by something on the head of the doorstep of my apartment? Then when I woke up, I'm at this Camboard kingdom that I never heard about, and I'm the King Alexander, and this beauty in front of me is my fiancée?" Faye gave himself a few taps on the head, on the forehead. "Is this a prank, or am I in a different universe?" Faye thought. "This doesn't seem like a prank. The beauty of Angela is out of this world. Who would pay her to prank me? And that Emma is super cute too. Most importantly, I could understand and speak this strange ancient language and that I've never heard about." Faye quickly analyzed the situation. Alright, I think we're going to leave it right there for the first chapter. And that's going to be all, folks. Be sure to like, subscribe, and more importantly, have fun reading and listening to these stories. If you would like any of your favorite web novels or fan fiction turned into an audiobook, just let us know, and we'll try to get to it. See you guys next time.